soybeans is one of those crops which gives you good returns. Most people grow soybeans because they want to make money. Out of soybeans, you can actually make porridge for your children, or you can actually make stock feed for your chickens. However, the soybeans is very poisonous, or can be poisonous, if you give it to the chickens in its raw form without introducing any heat to it. People have grown soybeans, but the question is, do they really know when to harvest it? Hi, I'm the mad farmer from Chipangali district, deep down in the village of Eastern Province. Welcome to my videos. Like I always say, I'm not a professional man, but I'm somebody who has a passion for agriculture, be it animal or crop productions. Today, I thought of looking at a crop called soybeans. When to harvest soybeans. Remember, we've looked at a lot of topics like when to plant, how to prepare land, when to spray and stuff like that. But today, we are looking at when to harvest your soybeans. Behind me is a field of soybeans which is ready or almost ready to harvest. What are the things and how do you harvest the soybeans? I've heard a lot of debates going on about the varieties. Some people will say Kafiwe shatters in the field. Some people will say Dina doesn't shatter. Some people will say Magoy doesn't shatter. Some people will say Lukanga shatters in the field. But today, we are going to discuss to see whether Kafiwe shatters in the field or not. Dina shatters in the field or not. And what makes people say that soybeans shatters in the field? First things first, let's look at how and when to harvest. Okay, I've been planting Kafiwe variety for a very long time, and for me, it has never shattered in the field. Okay, I'll give you for example, this you are seeing here is Kafiwe. You remember this field? This is the field which was at one time washed away, and then we did the gapping. Okay, so here is the way I do it. Okay, here's the way I do it. When it dries up like this, nothing has shattered in the field like this. Okay, nothing has shattered. So what we do is, when these things are ready the way they are, not everything is actually ready. Some are ready, some are not. So what you do is, once you notice that some of them are almost ready, they are dry, you start picking them up. Okay, you only pick the dry ones. You leave out those which are not very dry. Because the reason why people say Kafiwe shatters, or the reason why people say soybean shatter, is because they pick them up while it's too late. Okay, they wait for all of them to get dry. But in this case, not all of them can be dry at the same time. Because it's either you did the gapping, or just the way the soybean is, maybe some of them were just delayed in germinating, hence the difference of maturity levels. Okay, for example, I have these soybeans. Okay, I've got this. This is not very dry, but this is very dry. Okay, these are some of the things to take note of. If you do this one, okay, if you do this one, this is very dry and these are good. Okay, and then if you come to this one, which is not very dry, which is not supposed to be harvested, because once you harvest these, you will discover that they'll be green. Okay, they will dry, but they will have some green, the green colors in them, which won't be good for the market. People will be refusing it. That's why, if you've noticed, there are some people, when you buy soybeans, you find some green soybeans, it's because they harvested when they were green. In your eyes, it may look as if it's almost ready, but this is not beans. This is soybeans. It has to dry like this. Then you harvest. So what you do is, when harvesting beans, you actually go around, you uproot the ready ones. Okay, those which are 100% dry, you uproot them, then you leave out these. Okay, once you leave out these, once you are done with this, give them time to dry as well. Once they get dry, you can come back and uproot them. This is the reason why most people, especially December, January, most people were asking me, December actually and November, they were asking me which variety doesn't shatter. For me, I kept on telling them, people are saying the few shatters, but I kept on telling them, it has never done that for me. So if you can check in my field, down there, there's nothing like soybeans all over. Okay, so meaning that all soybeans shatters, but it depends when you harvest them. Okay, at what time do you harvest them? So the best thing to say is, once you see them getting dry, go around, pick the dry ones, leave those which are not yet ready. By so doing, you will discover that, and then you will realize that most soybeans doesn't shatter. Once, if it shatters, it means you pick them late. What's the best time to pick up the same beans in the morning to uproot them? The best time is early in the morning, 5 to 10 hours. You pick them up, you are done. Because once you pick up your soybeans in the afternoons, they will be shattering. Okay, they'll be shattering. Because once you touch them with the heat, they'll shatter. So the best time to pick them up is early in the morning, up to around 10 hours. You put them in the sun, you beat them like this, and then by afternoons, you have your soybeans packed in bags. So if you've got any questions about soybeans, please feel free to get in touch with me. 0977 851196, 0977 851196, better still, 0966 987051, 0966 987051. The same numbers are on WhatsApp or on my YouTube channel, Mad Farmer Kapwata, Mad Farmer Kapwata, or on Facebook, the Mad Farmer Kapwata, the Mad Farmer Kapwata. Let's get talking. If you've got any question to do with agriculture, please, let's get talking, let's get talking, let's talking. From me and my team, thank you so much for your continued support. Bye-bye. God bless.